Welcome to my very first episode of Gather and Celebrate. I am Octavia Cline and I am so excited for today. So this channel was birthed basically because I love entertaining, I love gathering, I love cooking, and I love celebrating all wins. So whatever it is, if it's a milestone, a birthday, or just, hey, you got 10 out of 10 on your spelling test today, go girl. That's usually for my 6-year-old. So, whatever it is, there's always a win to celebrate every single day. And this is just a way of showing gratitude through food and nourishment. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we are celebrating clearly the birth of this channel. So today that's what we're celebrating. And I'm just a mom who taught herself how to cook. I am in no way a trained chef. So I hope I also inspire you to actually make some recipes. I know you're probably somebody who's, and I do this too, you scroll, looking at people making food and you're like, yeah, one day I'll make that. Let me save that over here, but we actually never make it. So I hope that I inspire you to actually get into the kitchen and start cooking because it's super easy. And how I got inspired to cook is I have been a food photographer for 14 years. And when I first began my food photography journey, I got all kinds of publications literally just to get inspiration to shoot food. So I got different cookbooks and Martha Stewart and, Food and Wine magazine. And one day I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna make this recipe. So I started making different recipes, and before I knew it, I was actually a really good cook, if I don't say so myself, okay? So today, I did not develop this recipe. We are actually going to cook a recipe from Martha Stewart's 100th cookbook. Here she is in all her glory. So this is Martha's 100th cookbook, and as you can see, I've already tabbed a whole bunch of pages. This is an excellent book. I will not be sharing the recipe with you today because there might be some copyright infringement with my gal here. So you can watch me make the recipe, and if you want the full recipe, you will have to order the book, all right? So let's get cooking. Okay, so I've been a Martha Stewart fan for years. I love that she didn't publish her first cookbook until she was in her late 40s. It reminds me that it's never too late to win. She's proof that reinvention is always possible, and now look at her, total icon. It's never too late to get started. Just ask Martha. So I'm wishing that I had actually got a bigger pan for this. I'm used to kind of cooking bacon in strips on a thing. I've never actually cooked bacon in little pieces like this, like made little bacon bits. So I wish I had maybe got a bigger surface. Because I've got all this bacon I've got to cook and a little pan. But we're gonna get through it one little bit at a time. Ooh! Bag it up, find the kitchen. This bacon grease is hot right now. Probably not gonna chop this onion the way a professional does because I'm not a professional, but it's all good. It's still gonna taste good, and that's the point. Also, why did I pick the hottest day of the year to start this channel? There is no air conditioning in this kitchen. I am glistening. Think we can get a powder on set? Have you powdered you?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you know Martha, you know she loves freshly cracked black pepper. Like, she is unapologetically heavy-handed with it, and I love that about her. So of course, I had to add some here. I'm using this amazing black pepper from Burlap and Barrel. They only use peppercorns from a single farm, so it's super consistent and just so flavorful.
Okay, so we're testing this together, and I feel like I did a medium shallot, but it's just really thick in here, and so I'm going to double up on the olive oil and the sherry.
I'm adding a little more sherry vinegar and mustard because my dressing came out a bit too thick. I wanted to actually dress the salad, not just sit there like a sauce blob. It's all about balance, tangy, smooth, and pourable.
All right, this is looking much more like a dressing. Very thick, very delicious. I'm liking this. I like the way this looks.
I try to use whole organic ingredients whenever I can. I cook from scratch, make my own bone broth, and yes, I used to be a fermentation queen. I believe in investing in food from brands I trust. No seed oils, no weird additives, no hormones. But I haven't always been able to shop this way. My mom raised 3 girls on her own, and government cheese was a real thing for us. In my 20s, I couldn't pay my electric bill on several occasions and had to move my food to a neighbor's refrigerator. So if you're not there yet, I see you, I've lived it, but through meditation, manifestation, and a whole lot of inner work, I've built a beautiful, abundant life, and now I get to nourish my family with the best. That's my journey, and I hope it becomes yours too.
Okay, now for the big taste test. It's very hard to cook and shoot, y'all, okay? This is not for the faint of heart, is that what they say? So this totally reminds me of this, there's this French restaurant that used to be here in my town called Cafe Stella. So if anybody lives in LA and they know about Cafe Stella, you know we've been missing this salad, okay? So I have not had that. They've been closed for like a year. I don't know what they've been doing. So I have not had the salad in a while, but it was my favorite salad, and now I can make it at home. I'm so excited. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Gather and Celebrate today. Again, we are celebrating our first episode. What are you celebrating? Let me know in the comments. I can't wait to hear from you, and welcome